Okay, so we got the fish from outside. It's now defrosted. We've taken it out of the bag, and you always want to use gloves when you're handling the fish, so I'm going to glove up right now. These are vinyl gloves. You can get them at Walmart or like a beauty supply store. They're pretty robust as far as protecting you during the exploration. So the first thing you want to do with your fish once it's in the dissecting tray is to measure it from the mouth to the tail. And this one's 7 inches. So I'll go ahead and input that data into the computer. 7 inches, 7 inches. Okay, enter. Now what you want to do is weigh the fish. Okay? So I have a scale here, and we're tearing it. It automatically tears. 3.65 ounces. Okay, so I'll go ahead and enter that information into the computer as well, and you'll see me changing gloves quite a bit. I recommend it to keep your hands clean. Okay, I just entered the information into the computer. Now the scale's kind of dirty because I just had the fish on it, so I want to be careful about that. And the first thing that you want to do is go ahead and take a picture of your fish. So for scientific purposes, I have the ruler here so people can tell how long it is, and that's a pretty decent picture. So eventually I'll upload that to the website. And now what you want to do is begin the exploration. And what you want to do is use these ballpoint pins. Again, I got these from Walmart. You can get them from anywhere like Joann's Fabrics or anywhere like that. Okay, so with the whole specimen, you're going to begin by exploring it clockwise. So what you want to do is take a pin and begin at the first dorsal fin, and you want to pin the dorsal fin to the wax, just like that. Now the dorsal fin's sticking up, and that's the first dorsal fin. Now you want to pin the eye. So go ahead and to the anywhere in the eye, go ahead and just pin the eye. Now when you're putting these pins in, you can put numbers on them or labels on them that have the parts of the fish labeled, or you can just go about it like I'm doing it and memorize the parts of the fish while you're putting the pins in. A good way to set up a practicum for this laboratory is to have the parts of the fish labeled with pins and numbers, and then have the students go on with numbers and identify the parts of the fish based on the numbered pins that are in the fish. So basically, that's sort of what we're setting up here with this initial exploration of the whole specimen. Okay, so now you want to pin the mouth. So we'll pin the mouth. Okay. Now you want to pin the gill cover. Pin the pectoral fin. Okay, pin the lateral line, which is part of the camouflage. Okay. Now pin the pelvic fin, which is this. It has two parts, so get them both. Now the anal fin. Okay. Now this pin came out, so I'm going to reset it. Okay, now the caudal fin, which is on the tail. The eye spot, which is directly anterior, to the caudal fin. And finally, the second dorsal fin. Okay? So now what we've done is we've pinned the parts of the fish, the Mayan Cichlid, Chiclosoma urophthalmus, and we've identified the various features of the fish as a whole organism on the outside, what we can observe on the outside. So as we look at the fish, we want to remember the sequence we put the pins in, and we want to memorize the parts of the fish based off of the instructions that come on the computer and in printed material that come along with the specimens when you order a kit. And again, you know, this is just a specimen that you can get off of our website. It's something we make available, invasive species laboratory specimens, because we accomplish ecosystem restoration when we remove a species from the environment and use it in the laboratory in such a manner. So now what we're going to do is take another picture of the completely pinned Mayan Cichlid. Great. Now, moving along, what we're going to do is we're going to dissect the fish along the midline. I better glove up again before I touch the pins or the fish. So, you always want to keep wearing gloves in mind. It'll just keep you safer. Okay, so I'm concentrating on what I'm doing, that's why I'm not looking up a lot, but you know, you can keep your eyes on your classroom as you're doing this, and you know, look around to your lab mates and make sure that you're doing the same thing they're doing and that you're all doing the correct thing. So what I'm going to do is remove the pins from the specimen. Okay.